Call the meeting to order. Stand for the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. No choking on our candy from the roll call.
Filippo is absent. Carsonson.
Here.
Nish is absent. Madigan.
Here.
Becker-Chinsky.
Here.
Turner.
Here.
Hurry.
Here. All right, any announcements and correspondence from anybody thereof from the village? Looks like we're doing well.
The village is going great.
Okay. All right, approval of the August 6th, 2025 planning and zoning PZB meeting minutes. Looking for a
Motion to approve.
motion to approve. Scarlett, second.
Second.
Oh.
Turner, second. Roll call.
Filippo is absent. Carsonson.
Yes.
Madigan.
Yes.
Becker-Chinsky.
Yes.
Turner.
Abstain.
McCarty.
Yes. All right. Any public comment written down over there?
No, sir.
Mr. Green, did you have anything you wanted to add to the event?
No, Chairman.
We're doing good? All right. Old business, nothing. New business, PZB 2509, consideration of the softball training facility, focusing on providing expert level batting and pitching instruction for youth and high school athletes within the business park in the district. The proposed softball training facility will be located at 935 Carter Court. At the internet. Property PIN number is 0208 405 043. All right. Would you indulge us?
I would love to give a staff report. Ladies and gentlemen of the commission, James Vaselli providing the staff report tonight. I would like to make one joke before we start. I read the case and I was like, what's adrenal line? I think it's adrenaline 27. So you're all in good hands. So a little bit of background on the applicant is proposing a 2,800 square foot indoor softball training facility in a vacant industrial building located at 935 Kearney Court. The subject site is in the village's form-based code as its own business park. Indoor recreation softball training facilities are not identified or as a permitted or special use within the village business district. The village officer with jurisdiction over the determinations whether this facility is consistent with other uses has made a finding that the property is so consistent. Training facilities are not mentioned in the Antioch Village Code. However, recreational uses are allowed in the business park district. As such, the community development director may decide if this use is permitted or requires a special use, and in the absence of the same, a designee of the village shall serve in his or her stead. Based on this fact, the applicant is seeking a special use to allow them to open a softball training facility in the vacant space. Adrenal line 27. Adrenal line. As highlighted above, the applicant is requesting a special use to allow them to proceed with the opening of a softball training facility in the subject space. The granting of special use will not endanger the public health, safety, welfare, and morals, or comfort or general status of the neighborhood. There's a gym in the area, so it's consistent with neighboring uses, and the training center will promote public health by encouraging children to get their exercise, and will be a benefit to the neighborhood and softball players. The special use will not be injurious to the use and enjoyment of other properties in the immediate areas for the purposes already permitted, nor substantially diminish property values within the neighborhood. And the subject site is industrial in nature. The proposed 2,800 square foot training facility will seamlessly fit into the existing space without having any negative impact on any future use within this vacant building. Recreational uses are allowed in the business park in downtown Antioch, and indoor recreational uses are allowed in the business park district outside of the downtown Antioch. There is nothing to indicate that this proposed indoor recreation facility will have any negative impact on the adjacent properties. Third factor, the establishment of a special use will not impede the normal and orderly development and improvement of the adjacent properties for users permitted in the subject zoning district. There is nothing to indicate that this proposed 2,800 square foot softball training facility will have any negative impact on the existing trend of development within this business park. The subject area is going through transition uses. Many of the previous industrial users have vacated the park, and property owners are now challenged to find new users for vacant properties. Similar to other communities, many small industrial parks, which are functionally obsolete, are finding new types of uses, ranging from distilleries, microbreweries, and various types of clubs and training facilities. Subject property, which is 2,800 square feet of space, provides the type of space that non-conventional users are looking for. High ceilings and clear span space for softball hits. The applicant's proposed 2,800 square foot softball training facility would require a total of anywhere for one parking space, 200 square feet, to a space of one parking space for 600 square feet, depending on the use is deemed to be a health club or indoor recreational, simply recreation. The subject site incorporates a total of 66 spaces, and staff does not anticipate the demand will come close to the 44 necessary spaces. As such, based on the foregoing, staff would make the following motion for PZB's consideration. That we would move the PZB recommend the approval of special use for the proposed softball training facility to be located at 935 Kearney Court, subject to the following conditions and with the understanding that it is determined that this use is consistent with the rest of the area. Compliance with the village engineer and the fire protection district. That would be our motion, and that is our recommendation from the staff.
That was about the quickest we've had that read ever.
Does everyone understand everything that I said?
Yeah.
Regarding Adrenal 927.
Are there any questions? Ms. Carstensen?
No.
Ms. Madigan?
I just have one.
Yes.
The gym that is there currently, I think
It's in the area, so it's kitty corner,
but did that facility require a special use?
yes.
It has a listing place,
Okay.
right?
Well, that didn't go, that went through a pass, but
Yeah.
they never moved him.
Right, it passed, so we have precedent
Okay.
for this being location. Remember, the first thing we always think about in zoning is it consistent with uses? This board has already ruled, yes, this is a good spot for this type of thing, it'd be inconsistent to do an opposite.
There's also a gymnastics zone over in that area that does very similar.
Yeah, I was just thinking along like it basically in there said that we could determine if we wanted them to have, right?
Special use.
No, other than that, I mean, I'm fine with it.
Okay, Mr. Zakachek?
No questions.
No questions. Mr. Turner?
I wish the applicant was here, because I'd asked if he would be willing or she would be willing to utilize it for baseball as well. Because I drive 30 minutes away to get to a closest facility, so I'm happy to hear that something like this is coming to Antioch. So,
Well, there we have it.
there you go.
I assume that they are capitalists, so
Yeah.
maybe that would be.
I assume that as well.
All right, looking for a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve PZB 25-08 consideration for a softball training facility located at 935 Kearney Court, Antioch, Illinois, 60002, PIN number 0208405043 for special use as presented by the staff.
With staff recommendations.
Yes.
Okay, and a second? Carson, okay, roll call.
Carstensen,
Yes.
Madigan,
Yes.
Zakachewski,
Yes.
Turner,
Yes.
Carney.
Yes,
Staff has no more business before this commission.
very nice to have that. All right, adjournment, motion.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
There we have it. All in
Aye.
favor, aye? Yeah, we are closed out in record time.